Okay, so I'm trying something new here. Holding my tablet to test out a video. So holding the tablet up, because I have a holder for my phone, but not one for my tablet. So this may or may not get posted. Really don't know. As you hear, I've got my meditation music on in the background. I just got done doing my meditations, but I continue to play the music and focus on my breathing, relaxation, my intentions as I work on my diamond paintings. And I stay off of social media for a couple of hours, 2 to 3 hours. I'm probably going to start lengthening that, but this is a definite Sunday thing for me now. I do intend on getting in the routine of meditating on a daily, which I should do anyways. Getting that discipline and creating that habit takes work. So I just need to work on it. However, my Sunday thing is actually going really good. So to do that and keep up with it and work towards another goal is progress, because I typically have the tendency to say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, yet it doesn't end up happening. I get wrapped up in other things. However, doing my Sunday meditations, social media detoxes, as well as keeping my crystals with me throughout the house, no matter what I'm doing, I have seen improvements in my sleep. My sleep is more restorative, a better restful sleep, which is when the body works on healing itself, is when you're in the restorative sleep. Most people that live with chronic pain, whatever type of chronic pain you have, tend to not have a restful sleep, thus staying tired all the time or needing longer periods of sleep. I used to need at least 10 hours a night or more. I used to stay in bed all day, every day. That is no longer the case. I broke that routine, and I cannot stay in bed unless I'm really, really not feeling good. Like if I have a bad cold or a lot of, even when I'm hurting really bad, I can't just stay in bed. I feel like I'm not doing anything, like it's a complete waste. And so even if I'm not getting anything accomplished around the house, being out of the bed, even if it's sitting out here doing my diamond paintings or coloring, I'm I'm still not in the bed. So that is a positive. That is a plus. Just the fact of sitting up and not being in a completely relaxed state, it engages your core muscles, and you are actively using muscles that you don't use when you are laying around all the time. Yes, it does cause me more pain to not be in a relaxed state all the time, but that pain is never going to improve if I don't strengthen those muscles and use them. So I have improved in that aspect, that I don't stay in bed all day every day anymore. Now, since using my crystals and meditating, my sleep is better. As I said before, it is more restful. My moods have been elevated. My energy has been elevated. So I am working towards a journey of natural healing to improve my health. And when I get to where I need to be and learn things that I need to learn, I want to help others as well, so that they may unleash the powers that they have within, so that they may grow, so that they may heal, and feel better from the inside out. I want to let my light shine. I want to share my information, my journey, my story, which is why I post videos about my crystals. I will speak freely about my pain. I will speak freely about having chronic depression and OCD, because there should not be a stigma on mental health or living with chronic pain. There should not be a stigma. Not everyone that lives with chronic pain abuse their medications. Not everyone seeks drugs. Personally, I weaned myself off of the Lortabs quicker than the doctor wanted me to, but I didn't like taking them. They didn't benefit me. I had more side effects from them. So I just knew that they were bad news. However, the only opiate pain medicine that does seem to help, I'm on a low dose of it. I'm currently off of it. And my doctor doesn't know this yet. But when I go back to him, I want to talk to him about staying off of it. I want to be completely opiate free. Medical cannabis is legal, the medical, here in my state of Florida. However, you have to pay out of pocket. Insurance doesn't cover it. So, I can't go that route. I would love to, because it's an all natural. It's a natural method of pain relief. Comes from a plant. Oh, there we go. My tree is done, y'all. Pictures to come. Pictures to come. But as I was saying, medical cannabis is natural, and it's better for you than the opiates. Opiates are just bad news for the body. I'm looking more at a holistic approach. I've already come to terms with the fact that I will never, ever be completely pain-free. I'm okay with that. It's a matter of threshold, knowing my limits, and not overdoing myself. So as I said, when I go back to the doctor, I plan on talking to them about no longer having my fentanyl pain patch. That is a heavy duty medication. I feel as though when I've come off of it, I have horrible withdrawals. I'm nauseated. I'm sick to my stomach. Just the withdrawals alone when I run out of the patch is absolutely rough. I mean, very, very, very rough. So I've already passed the withdrawal stage at this point, and I was able to get through the withdrawal phase of being without the fentanyl patch thanks to this product right here, Charlotte's Web. I ordered it off of Thrive Marketplace. Full strength. I need stronger than the full strength. I just couldn't afford to get a stronger bottle. But this here helped me with the nausea of going through withdrawals from such a strong opiate medication. Fentanyl is said to be a whole lot. Now, mind you, it's not on the illegal kind. The illegal kind is one that kills people. Improper use of the legal kind can also kill. However, if you use your medications correctly as directed, then they can be safe. I've been on it for years. So it's my body, and luckily I have a doctor that listens to me. So I do, sorry guys, out of frame. I'm trying to turn my tree around so you can see it. My doctor listens to me about my body, and I get to have input. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to my medications, my treatments, this, that, and the other. So I definitely plan on talking to my doctor about, trying to stand up here. And there is the tree of life. It is so pretty, guys. So pretty. The details, this is the Celtic symbol. Some people call it a Celtic cross, some people call it a Celtic knot. And this is why I refer to this tree of life as a Celtic tree of life. I do have ancestral roots to Ireland, so this tree of life is very meaningful to me. Okay, as my friend says, squirrel! I got distracted from what I'm saying. But my daughter's name is Kelsey, and she does have the Irish Gaelic spelling, Kelsi. So the Irish roots, I really love this. I fell in love with it, and this part up here was very, very tricky with the symbols. As you guys know from my previous post, I had to turn it over and start from the bottom. And as I worked my way up, it was a lot easier to do that way. So, very pleased with this tree. But back to what I was saying about my doctor and my medications. When I talk to him, I want to let him know that I want to go a more holistic approach. I want to try other natural remedies, whether it be chiropractic, acupuncture, things like that. And I'm going to let him know that I am on a spiritual journey as far as my meditations, my spiritual growth, and let him know that I have seen positive benefits since being out of my medication by doing things that I've been doing here at home on my own. And especially after I had a healing session with my daughter the other day. She did a crystal Reiki healing session with me before she left to go back to California. And let me tell you, very, very powerful, very great session. And that was my first ever crystal Reiki healing. And I was, when we did it, I only had a few hours of sleep, and I was planning on laying back down and taking a nap after the session. I laid there and watched the movie and got out of bed, and I tell you what, I was so hyper, so energized, revitalized after that one session that I didn't go to sleep till like after 4 o'clock that morning. And even after I went to bed at like 4 o'clock that morning, I still woke up at 11:30. And this is what I've been saying. My sleep has been more restful. So I'm waking up at for me, a decent time. I used to sleep till 2 or 3, go to bed 2 or 3. So less sleep, more restorative, much better for healing. And I feel amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing. And if anybody wants to start on this journey, this path with me, message me. Let me know. I'm telling you, it's all about these babies right here in this bag. Let me move this. All about my beautiful babies here. There's those. My Orgonite from Pedra Orgone. My Black Onyx. Selenite Tower. These babies here, I hold them, I talk to them. When I go to bed at night, they're I put them in the bag, and I have this here. It was my mom's. I don't have a basket, a lined basket, but this is very meaningful and symbolic. The angels, my mom loved angels. She had them all over her room, but this was hers. So they go in here, and that sits on my bed next to my pillow at night, every night. So, and as I work on my diamond paintings, they're out with me. They sit out, and I'll pull certain ones that whatever I'm led to, and whatever attracts me that day to pull forward closer to me as I work, then that's what I do. Because ultimately, between your spirit guides, intuition, and the crystals themselves, certain ones will attract you for certain time and for certain reasons. That maybe you have a blockage in one of your chakras, and those ones that are calling to you are calling to you for a reason. When you start your crystal journey, I strongly suggest that you get multiple of clear quartz, because even if you have a small collection like I do, and some of my pieces are small, for example, it's getting away from me, I have 2 of this one. I have 2 like this. Even though it's small, you put that small crystal along with some clear quartz, and guess what? That little bit is now amplified by these. They amplify the benefits. Plus, they have their own healing quality and properties to clear quartz. Very powerful crystal. So when you team it up with whatever you have, it's boundless, it's infinite. And I tell you what, since I've added this small lot of clear quartz to my collection, I've noticed a difference, a big difference. So also make sure you get, in the beginning, you get crystals from each that benefit each of the 7 chakras. You can get information online, you can get books, but get a couple or 2 or 3 even from all 7 chakras. Get your clear quartz as well. Also, in addition to any of these, all of these, get a good selenite to go with it, because it's going to help keep your crystals cleansed and charged. There's other ways you can cleanse them. You can look up that information. Organite is also very powerful. It has it's a resin. It's a form of resin art, but there's a crystal in there, tourmaline, metal. The combination of the resin, the metal, and the crystals inside, as this resin solidifies, it puts pressure on those items that are placed in. And so that constant pressure that is on those stones amplifies their power. So the combination of all of the items inside this organite works together. It's good for blocking EMF. It's just good for helping with overall energy. Just a lot of different things. I have this big one that I keep with me, and I have a smaller one that I wear around my neck. But this video is getting long, guys, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I covered several things. I finished my diamond painting. I showed you guys the picture, and then I started talking about my crystals, my spiritual healing journey, my meditations and stuff like that. I hope you guys stuck with me throughout this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, feel free to message me if you have any thoughts, questions, input. I welcome it all. Love, light, peace, blessings to you all. Remember to breathe every day. Nice, deep breaths. Good, deep breaths that fill your chest. Relax. Remember to enjoy every moment of every day. Live in that moment of that day. Don't be pressuring yourself to worry about the future or tomorrow or what's coming up. Be present in every moment that you have. Be present. Because you only get that moment that one time. You're not going to be able to go back and change it. So don't waste that moment worrying about tomorrow. Enjoy your day. Again, love, light, blessings, and peace.